have to do something for my dad.
In the middle of the night?
I made him a promise.
At the beginning of the episode, we're introduced to this soulful Pacific Northwest kind of guy. Seems burdened and kind of like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Jesus! Jesus, are you in there?
What's up, guys?
We realize that we're not in some little hovel in Malibu. We're actually in Judea 33, and this is Jesus.
Where the hell have you been? We've been worried sick.
You guys were passed out, so I came here to bless this ailing woman.
Turns out that Jesus has snuck away after the Last Supper. He's a virgin, he just always wants to know what it's like to have sex, so he goes and he has this great sex with this woman, and then goes off and gets crucified. So it's just basically Jesus gets laid.
Hi. Hey. Breakfast for lunch?
Oh, yeah. It's cooking.
Really, 210 is about making a deeper relationship with Tulip and using that to manipulate her into leaving Jesse.
I think you lost an egg. What?
Even if she has doubts, what's more important for Tulip at the moment is a connection with another human being.
You've had such an awesome life. Like, acting in LA, robbing banks in Dallas, looking for God.
I never told you that.
Yeah, you did. At breakfast.
You all are very good at pinging away any sort of suspicions, especially if you don't want something to be true.
The discovery of the Saint of Killer's weapons is the key to Tulip's mistrust of Jesse. It's proof that Jesse lies. Featherstone's convinced if she can get Tulip to uncover those weapons, that her mission here is done.
Your body's changed. When you got a boatload of feelings rushing in.
Dennis's behaviour is slightly changing. Cassidy doesn't know this man. All he's met is this sick, depressed version of what once was Dennis. He's attempting being a five, he's trying, and I think Dennis is just happy to go along for the ride.
Honestly, that kid, he's gonna put me in an early grave, or a late one.
I don't think Dennis is there to rekindle a relationship with his father. I think Dennis is just out for himself.
Who is the boy?
I'm sorry?
The boy.
What you kind of grown to learn is that the Grail has been protecting the bloodline of Jesus, that Jesus actually had a baby, and this person exists.
There's a lineage of little baby messiahs. This is the Grail's secret, and this is the source of their power.
I don't even know what to call you. Nice to meet yous.
We call him Humperdoo.
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 Once you've met Humperdoo, it is blindingly obvious that this is something that won't work.
He's essentially an inbred moron.
Humperdoo ends up being completely useless and unable to tell him anything.
That's a huge shock to Jesse. I think part of Jesse's search for God was an understanding that there was a hierarchy in place, and to find that the hierarchy that's there is essentially dysfunctional, that God has gone on the run and is somewhere in New Orleans, possibly in a dog suit, is just horrendous to him.
You can't help me find God. You never could.
Jesse is infuriated by this false lead and how stupid he feels for being lulled into this false sense of hope.
For start, it's interesting to capitalize on that crisis of confidence.
I'm talking about you, Jesse Custer.
Herr Starr proposes that why is Jesse looking for God when he could basically be the new God?
Jesse seems to have what it would take to become a true Messiah.
Listen to me. There is only one true God, and I will find him.
Jesse learns that at least he's not lost his mind and that God is not there, and so his search is not invalid, which is good news. But there are still no answers.